Hey everybody, this is Kenny C from Chilling with Jeff and Kenny C. My guest at this time is a model from Canada. She's been named as Taryn Maria's Canadian Model of the Week as of a few weeks ago. I'm joined with Jessy Erinn. Going on, Jessy?
Hey guys, not too much, just sitting in the freezing cold in my car.
I I feel so bad for you. I hope you find the best way possible to keep yourself warm as you do this interview and go on with the remainder of your day. But nonetheless, regardless of the circumstances that you find yourself in, I thank you for joining me for this interview. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me.
So, Jessy, let's go ahead and begin. Exactly how did you get into modeling? How did it all started for you?
So basically about a year and a half ago, I was asked by one of my friends, Amir Azimi, to be in one of his music videos. It was Emergency by Audio Playground featuring Snoop Dogg. And so basically that's what originally started me in the business. I mean, I always have wanted to model because looking at magazines and like all the commercials with all the girls in it, I obviously wanted to be a part of that. But yeah, so the music video definitely was my kickstart. After that, I began shooting with him for my very first photo shoot. And then after that, I came across the Playboy Miss Social contest online, which I believe Taryn was also a part of. And so my first month running, I got into the finals with one of my challenge pictures. And then I didn't get through to the final rounds, so I ran again in January with more of like a background to me and more of a team. And I came in second for that. And then I ran again in June this past year, and I came in second again. And then when I came home, I was offered to take a bunch of trips with Chloe Ture and the Black Tape Project to Jamaica. And then basically it all just started happening from there.
Well, considering that, when it comes to the Playboy Miss Social, you come so close. You finish second. At
Yeah.
least at least you found other ways to be rewarded for the hard work that you put in, and hopefully one day that you will finally break through. I mean, you obviously have the fan base to keep you in the hunt. I guess it just
Yeah.
takes just a few extra votes, I guess.
Yeah, for sure. That's basically like how I started my whole fan base was through Playboy Miss Social and making a fan page on Facebook. It's all about like social media, I think, in like this industry and like getting your name out there and meeting the right people.
So, how would you best describe yourself as a model? In other words, what type of genre do you consider yourself as? Do you consider yourself as mainstream or something alternative or fashion glamour? Like, how would you best describe your type of modeling that you do?
I would describe my modeling as mainly glamour and bikini. I don't know. I'm into all kinds of modeling, to be honest. I'm obviously not tall enough to do some of the runway stuff, but I'm basically open to everything, honestly. Because I mean, everything has like something different to offer. So I think I don't know. I'm pretty open-minded for all types of modeling. But right now, I'm concentrating on like glamour and bikini and things like that.
And it's interesting that you said you'd be open to anything, and I think that's good at itself. But do you think when people such as yourself been open to anything, that's got to be a line that you don't want to cross, right?
Yeah, of course. I mean, I don't want to do like explicit stuff like porn and like spread your legs type of stuff, but I don't know. As long as everything is kept classy, I think you're basically in the clear of any of the rumors of like porn and stuff.
Has there ever been a time that you've done a photo shoot when a photographer will ask you to do something that you're not necessarily comfortable with? Maybe it's a pose or just the clothes
Mhm.
that you wear. Like, has there ever been a point in time that you went through something like that?
I think all of the models like nowadays have been through something like that, but I mean, all the photographers that I've worked with are very professional, and I mean, if I'm not comfortable with something, then of course I don't have to do it. So they understand that, and they're pretty outgoing with what I'm comfortable with. But before the shoot happens, normally we just discuss like what I am comfortable with, what I'm not comfortable with, and basically we go by those points that I mentioned.
Understandable, and it's definitely something that models need to keep in mind. You don't have to say yes to every single thing. If
Yeah,
if
yeah,
there's
for sure.
if there's something that maybe they don't want to do, all it takes is to say no. Just say,
Yeah,
I'm sorry, I don't want to go through this. I don't want to disappoint you. Could we try something different? It just takes being on the same page. It takes,
yeah, definitely.
because at the end of the day, they taking a picture of you, and these pictures are going to be posted on social media and stuff, and you want to represent yourself the best way possible.
Yeah, exactly. I agree.
What are some goals you would like to set for yourself that you would like to accomplish?
Honestly, I think I just want to get like my name more out there. Obviously, we all have fitness goals. I already started on that, but I've been sick for basically the whole new year so far. I'm just getting better, so I'm starting. Basically, this is the new year starting now. I want to get more out there. I want to be a part of more projects with different photographers. I would love to be in more magazines such as Playboys around the world, FHM, Nuts, other glamour and bikini models, or sorry, other glamour and bikini magazines. And I also want to get into some different modeling, some like fashion maybe, and start working on different stuff like that. I also am interested in acting because I think that'd be also a really fun thing to try. And I'm gonna start designing some lingerie and like bikinis and stuff. I think that's my main goal for 2014.
Some very good goals you got there, and
There's
especially
a
that.
lot of them.
Yeah, a lot of them, and the acting as well. I think what it all boils down to nowadays is that the last thing you want to be known as something one dimensional. Like, acting will be a good way to go. If you think about it, pictures that you take, you perceive as a character. It
Yeah,
kind of acting to say the least. So
yeah, exactly.
it kind of gives you an understanding of, that you portraying as a character, and all it take, and of course you got to remember some lines, but at
Yeah,
least, but other than that, I mean, what is, and that's good to see.
yeah. It's good to be diverse. I think.
So, Jesse, who would you consider as influences in your modeling career? It could be mainstream, it could be models from the internet, it could be your good friends and all. Who would you consider your main influences?
I don't know. It's kind of like bits and pieces from different models because I mean they're all like really different and they all bring something different to the table. But I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I can pick one. I mean, I really like I don't know, Cara Delevingne, the Victoria's Secret model. I really like how like I don't know, she's really out there and she's like really like herself, if that makes sense. I don't know. She's not afraid to do a lot of stuff. So I mean, I like how she portrays herself and isn't afraid to post whatever on the internet it's all her personal stuff. I love Adriana Lima. Um, I don't know. I don't know. It's a tough question because I mean, I don't know. I look up to all the girls, and I know how hard this industry is, and to see powerful women make it, it really just inspires me to follow in their footsteps.
Now, Adriana Lima is definitely a popular name
Oh yeah.
when I ask models for influencers, and she's definitely made a name for herself, and
Mhm.
has evolved throughout the years. And she, I guess when I see her, she makes it so easy, but obviously it comes with hard work. It comes with dedication to your craft, and I respect the heck out of that woman. She's more than just a pretty face. She's a down to earth person. She knows what she's doing, and she does it very well.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I like her.
So you are the first model that I'm interviewing. I as Terrence Maria's Canadian Model of the Week. How did that make you feel from Taryn to say, "Look, I see a lot of good in you." She's a Playboy Miss Social winner. She's looking to win the Playboy Miss Social of the Year. How does that make you feel for her to consider you a fellow Canadian? The Canadian Model of the Week. How does that make you feel?
It makes me feel really good because it means basically that she sees how hard I'm working to get up to the big shots. And I don't know. Over the past few months, I think we've gotten closer. Talking about her run for the Playboy Miss Social of the Year, and I mean we both like went through the same thing, and we can relate um, to each other by just what we do, right, in the industry. So I don't know. I think it was really nice and really cool of her to mention me in the Babe of the Week.
For people that wants to learn more from you, upcoming events, upcoming project that you're working on, or
Hmm.
better yet, wants to chat with you via social media, why don't you go ahead and promote your links, how people can get in touch with you?
Okay. So I'm obsessed with social media, and you can find me on Instagram and Twitter. It's the at symbol and then Jessy Erinn, JESSYERINN. And on Facebook, I have a fan page, and it's just as soon as you type Jessy Erinn, I usually pop up, or you can type in www.facebook.com/JessyErinnXO. I have 3 accounts at the moment, which is nuts. um, you can basically contact me on any of those accounts or my fan page or through Twitter. I'm always on there keeping up to date with things, or even just commenting on my Instagram pictures. I get back to them pretty quick.
So everybody, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, check her out on all 3 links. Follow her, and she'll even chat with you if you're nice. I'm just saying. So
Of
yeah,
course.
I'm just putting it out there. My last question for you is, if you can give any aspiring models out there advice on how to make it out there in the industry, and really want to make this, a job for them, something that they want to be dedicated to, what would your advice be?
My advice for other people trying to pursue this career would be, I know it sounds cheesy, but don't give up ever, because just when someone says that you're not good enough for something, someone else will definitely pick you back up and tell you that you are and that they want you. And it's really important to get your name out there and just be open to trying new things, because it might not be for someone else, but it could be for you. And I don't know, just try everything out. And it's really important to meet important contacts. So I don't know. I think that's the main thing is don't give up and always try different things.
You know, that is some really good advice considering what you had to go through with Playboy Miss Social. You keep trying, and
Yeah,
even if you have even if you didn't win, there's always going to be opportunities knocking. And I mean, look at you now. Look at you have had a chance to experience, and you know, you never know the effort and getting yourself out there. Someone could be watching you from afar. People can be seeing. I like this Jessy Erinn gal. I like what she's doing, what she's bringing to the table, and I want to give her an opportunity because she's trying and she wants to pursue her dream on a whole nother level. So
yeah,
that is not cheesy. That is some good advice. I mean, that's something that anyone can relate to. So I com I
definitely.
I commend you for keep trying. You know, because let's face it, we're not gonna get it right every single time. But you keep pursuing, you keep working hard. You know, someone opportunities are knocking. Don't ever forget that.
Exactly.
Well, JC, I want to take this time and thank you for joining me. And you are a true soldier for calling in the cold in Canada, and and again, stay warm and thank you for your time for doing this interview. I truly appreciate it. Thank you for your time, Jesse. Do you have any final words and final shout outs?
I just want to thank you for having me on this interview show, and I wanted to thank my fans all again for sticking with me through this fight, and I think that's basically it. And just keep up to date with me, and don't be afraid to message me. I'm always on the internet and my phone. I'm glued to it.
There you go, everybody. Jessy Erinn joining me. She is Taryn Maria's Canadian Model of the Week. And, I'm trying to, start a podcast or some interview series, if you will, and you're the first to do so. So hopefully I can interview more Taryn Maria Models of the Week in the future going forward. That being said, thank you everyone for listening to this interview, and we are done. Please check out my live show, Chilling with Jeff and Kenny C, Saturdays at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific on tmvcafe.com. That is Jessy Erinn with two N's at the end. I am Kenny with two N's in the name too. Just thought I'd put it out there. And we're done. Thank you everyone for listening.